Good job, YouTube.
That whole fucking intro again.
Oh, man.
All right. Now we're up. We're good, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to skip the intro because we just did it. But YouTube didn't want to have us go live. I'm joined by Noc. How you doing, man?
I'm good again, man. I'll say it for the second time. Yankees are kicking the Red Sox ass. We just watched Star Wars. The Empire Strikes Back. Now AEW striking back with Rampage. I'm excited.
Too true. And we're going straight into opening match. Powerhouse Hobbs versus Chick Magnet Punk. And Hook.
Oh, man. Yeah, Hook, the guy right there getting all the love. The crowd's into Hobbs right now.
Yeah. Man, oh, man.
Luckily, I have not been spoiled anything on Rampage. I know it's pre-taped on Wednesday, so I'm just glad. I'm excited to see what happens. Let us know in the comments if you guys happen to be there live or if you are excited for tonight's episode.
That's right. Check out Dirty Heels. They were there. They got some footage.
Apparently, there's a few people on Twitter saying it was a very musty crowd, man. They got to their seats and people were stinking. Man, take showers. Take those showers. Clean your ass.
How you gonna go around people smelling?
Oh, man. Hate to see it. Here comes Punk right now, though. The opening match.
Very nice. And during the commercials, feel free to check out some Fire Pro Wrestling World gameplay. No WWF magazine this week, but next week
they had Danielson and Omega open up.
They did. Yeah, they did. That was a damn good match.
Yeah. Also in the chat, yeah, let us know if we're you guys can hear us. We're all good, no tech issues, anything like that. Nothing chopping up. Mr. Nushi, what's up, man? The main event of the evening, introducing the reigning, defending, streaming champions, West Coast Pop.
Oh man, that's so nice of you. Fuck New Zealand. That's so nice of you, man. I'm just gonna put
New Zealand
shirt FTNZ.
Oh, how far is New Zealand from North Carolina?
Oh man, Val, how you doing, man? How you doing? Thank you for letting us know everything's all good to go.
Yeah, thank you.
Like we said when we started, we did a good 2 minutes thinking we were live. Thankfully, not. Can double check.
Yeah, man, these issues are getting to us. They're hitting us with some low blows.
Yep.
Val, if you got any more food recommendations, hit us in the chat.
Who have you got in this one? Does Hobbs have an upset, or does Punk?
It's Punk for sure. I'm pretty sure if Hobbs won, I would have been spoiled at that. I think it's a routine CM Punk get the win here. Hopefully it's an Anaconda Vice win, tap him out, make him go to sleep or something.
Yeah.
Punk is starting off quickly.
Yeah. Faster than Darby.
Yeah. Got Taz on commentary.
That's true. Who else is on commentary? Can you tell?
Definitely Excalibur and Schiavone. Not sure who else. Right yet. They didn't show. They didn't even show him yet on the camera. Usually they show a quick show to the commentary team.
That's right. I mean, it should be if Ricky Starks is accurate, it should be him. But
yeah,
I don't hear him.
I don't want him to be like. I want to see him go back and forth with CM Punk on commentary. Not on commentary, sorry, on promos on the mic.
Yeah, it's such a weird, like, nothing against Starks, but it's a weird addition to have an active wrestler.
Yeah.
Who is a champion, quote unquote.
Yeah. This is CM Punk's first match on television in what, 7 years? They said, or 10 years? No, 7 years. 7 years.
Real quick, Val in the chat. I want to make one thing perfectly clear. I know Little Caesars and Taco Bell. I know what you get, what you pay for. I just have very low standards, okay?
Oh, man. Val's the resident food critic of the chat, everybody.
Oh, man. It makes you feel any better, Val. Every once in a while, I'll binge watch a whole season of Hell's Kitchen and think that I can replicate that stuff. So.
Oh man, the Hell's Kitchens, the Guy Furies, and all that.
If you want real trash, order Guy Fieri's restaurant. That's some real trash.
Oh man, I think someone was just talking about that.
That was me. Remember I told you?
Oh yeah.
It was all grease. I literally poured out the grease in my box.
Oh my gosh. Would you like a sandwich with that grease? Hobbs looks good though, man. He's in his bag right now. CM Punk's in his bag. The crowd is into it. It's looking real nice.
I like this. This is a good. Oh, Hobbs is funny. This is a good match.
Yeah.
Better than I thought it would be already.
And I'm gonna say it, but it's good to see some representation too, man. I know they all filmed this on Wednesday, but Dynamite technically just was all Caucasian.
That's damn true. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was. Somebody pointed out on Instagram that AEW might have a diversity problem, and I get why they asked the question. I get it.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
I do believe they're addressing it. I don't think they're what's the word? Like oblivious to it.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
They just signed that guy Lee Moriarty. He's great, man. I can't see more from him. And I think they're gonna start pushing some more guys.
I think their problem is like WWE's problem is that Vince just doesn't see them as sellers. He just like now he's Big E's champion now, and that's great. It took fucking forever. But I think AEW's problem is that the core guys, the elite, they hire their friends, and most of their friends are Caucasian. That's not. They just happen to know a lot of Caucasian people, but they're gonna hire some more color.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we got Jade Cargill coming up. Hopefully, Big Swole gets more TV time. Hobbs is gonna be a star. I'm predicting Hobbs for sure, and it's an easy prediction. He'll be world champion one of these days.
I think so. At some point, WWE is gonna send him a big offer when his contract rumors come up, and he's gonna be due for a pay grade.
Yeah, I agree. And the thing with him too is like he's an AEW homegrown talent. We just seen him in AEW. If he was in NXT, I don't know how much like he would have developed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Right.
Like right now, he's kind of a legit star coming up right now. I see a whole bunch of potential.
The only thing I need more from him though is I don't know how to describe his personality. Like promo wise, I don't watch it on Dark or anything like that. But
he mostly has, he says some things here and there, but mostly it's Taz talking through somebody else, Ricky Starks. Did he just jump through the rope? Who is this guy?
Right. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, this guy got superstar written all over a bit. First commercial break of the day, and it's Popeyes. Val, how do you feel about Popeyes?
Ooh, Val, you better have some good things to say about Popeyes, man. Otherwise, we're gonna talk.
I hate to say it, but I'm a defense fan.
Oh, what? Nah,
yeah, I'm not a big Popeyes guy.
KFC or just
no, neither. It just I don't know. For buying chicken, I think Popeyes is the way to go, but it's nothing like that home cooked fried chicken.
Okay, I dig that. I can dig that. You want to hit the chat real quick while I set fire Pro Wrestling World?
Yeah, gotcha. Or if you guys are in the West Coast, you got like Roscoe's. I can do Roscoe's here and there. That's pretty good fried chicken. Chloe Martinez joining. What's up, Chloe? Man, they really just need some diversity. I especially love seeing wrestlers bring their culture in as well. I love it too, man. You see Thunder Rosa bringing it in. She's representing Lucha Bros especially. And it's just so nice to see something different, So it's great stuff. The New Day especially. Like, I agree. Bring it in your culture. Do that. But you can also just be yourself. Like, it's nice to see New Day just be themselves like that.
Right.
Bianca Belair as well. Cero Miedo from Chloe Martinez. Yo, no zero fear. What's up? Thanks for you guys joining the chat with us.
Thank you so much.
Got a Road to the Top commercial. I don't know. I gotta see what the ratings come out for next week, but it might have been a mistake not having it on Wednesday after this Grand Slam Dynamite.
I don't think the ratings are gonna be good. I mean, this is pretty much just Miz and Mrs. So
yeah, it's gonna be a little scary. I hope they can get at least a season 2. Do something nice if that's what they want, but it's gonna be tough.
I give them props for doing it. Like
I do too.
Yeah, it gets you out into the mainstream.
Yeah. I mean, if you watch like a Total Divas or maybe not Miz and Mrs. but Total Divas, Total Bellas, they have their own separate fan base. They're not even wrestlers. So it's kind of crazy. It's just TNT. Being on TNT, I don't know reality TV how much we watch. Like Ms. and Mrs. on USA, I don't think gets watched. They're on like an MTV maybe.
It's just so fake. Have you ever watched Ms. and Mrs.?
I couldn't, man. I've seen some clips they used to post, but I can't.
Like, you could tell that there's somebody writing every single week. It's just very written.
Yeah. Back on the show, we got CM Punk and Hobbs, Powerhouse Hobbs, throwing blows. CM Punk looks natural. He's right back into the flow of things, man. There's no green anything. He's selling. He's looking good. Everything is sharp. He's saying he's having the fun of his life. He was on Twitter earlier before the show doing a Q&A. I'm going to read some of those off. There's some interesting things he said. But next commercial, we'll get to it.
Next commercial. Damn, okay, yeah. I'll give it to Punk. I think he's been working on that cardio game.
Yeah.
That's all he needs to do. It's just cardio.
Exactly. I mean, he does still train MMA, so I mean, he wasn't like completely out of shape either.
Right. It's just wrestling a match is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's different. Val, real quick in the chat. Popeyes is also all greased by dude. I gotta go with Doc, but this one, Roscoe's mac and cheese be smacking. I have never tried their mac and cheese. My girlfriend likes it, but yeah, chicken and waffles roomy.
Yeah, first time I had Roscoe's, Noc brought it over for me. Thank you so much, and I'm so disappointed because I can't order it, I can't get it because it's so far away from it.
Oh man.
But man, I've got nothing but love for Popeyes. I used to, back in Miami, there was a place. The person was trying to hit on my cousin behind the counter.
What?
So I'd never have anyone in fast food bring us our food to the table. She brought it. The chicken was cooked to perfection. I just, after that, Popeyes was number one for me.
Okay, I think I actually gotta go back on what I said. Popeyes is not the same wherever you go. You can't go to one Popeyes and be the same as another one.
That's true.
Maybe I've been to some terrible Popeyes. That's probably what it was. Because I've been to some better ones I really like.
Right.
But so I gotta mention that.
What's that place we always Wingstop? That's what I'm thinking of. Where it's like.
Yeah, Wingstop.
Yeah.
Another one. Not all Wingstops are made the same.
Oh shit!
Wow, Spine Buster.
That was a damn nice transition.
It was a very nice transition. Not the cleanest, but I like the way it looked because it looked real.
Yeah.
Good job. Hobbs in that Spine Buster, man. That's his finisher now, too. He pins people off of that.
I dig it.
I forget what his other finisher before this was, but this is Spine Buster so well. I mean, can't blame him. Going for the pump handle. Going for the choke. I'm telling you, he has to get a submission win here. I don't think you can pin him.
He has to choke him
gut out. Yeah, gotta gut him out with a choke or something.
Yeah. I give him props. I think AEW is really good at knowing what match should start the show.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't miss usually, these opening matches. Let's see. OMG Eric. That wasn't super clean, but great transition for the Will Hobbs. OMG Eric. What did you say?
I think for the story.
Wingstop?
I think for the Popeye story, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how we end up talking about food on these streams so much.
Yeah, man. It's like y'all want us to be hungry.
Seriously. I think after the last stream, I did actually end up getting pizza from one of the only places I could find that sells with anchovies. So.
Man. That was a hell of a 2 count just there, man.
Oh,
I thought he almost had him. I've never had anchovies in my life. I'll admit that to you. I don't know if it's good. Chat, let us know. I've never had it.
Let us know.
Should I try it?
I dig it.
What goes on your pizza?
The question has to be asked. Does pineapple go on pizza?
I have to disagree, but I've also never had it on my pizza. I would never dare that. I don't think I'd be able to go back home if I did that. So, yeah.
Fair enough.
But let us know in the chats. Mukbang. Yeah, we please get a different name for that.
Yeah. One of these days, I think we're gonna end up doing it one of these days. But
honestly, get a cooking with West Coast episode.
Oh
my gosh!
Sorry, that was. He hit his head.
He just landed right on his head. He landed on his head. I think you could end the match here, man.
That's it.
He might not be okay. I think Punk has a busted lip maybe. But Hobbs landed right on his head. Damn, man.
I hope they'll. Oh man.
I want him to show a replay. I need to see that back.
Yeah, maybe there's another camera angle or something. Like, I hope it's one of those things where it looked like he hit his head, but...
Exactly, because what was it? It was the Britt Baker match?
Yeah.
But Ruby looked like she banged her head, but she landed properly on her shoulder. Going for a triangle choke. Oh!
I think
he might get him.
I think he's going to lift him up for the powerbomb. But I think he's good, if he's moving this much.
Yeah. I mean, he's a big-ass dude, man. I would be surprised.
Right.
Yep, there's the powerbomb. Look at all that strength.
That's just power.
1, 2. Also, yeah, in the chats, let us know. Speaking of Aubrey Edwards, let us know if you play that AEW GM game. It's actually, they put a lot into that. Some of the animation, they need to do a little more in the animations when you're actually seeing the wrestlers. But they put so much into that. I think it's a really good value, way better than their casino game.
I keep wanting to play it, but what turns me off is, like, don't you have to have, like, energy to do stuff or stamina? Or...
No. Like, they do have, like, there's so many different modes. So if you do, like, the endless series, you're just booking week after week. They do have stamina for certain people. They have, like, contract stuff. But hardly does it ever become an issue for me when I play.
Oh, okay. Because I just hate when games do that, where it's like, oh, you have to wait to get energy or pay us.
Yeah. It's not like that.
Okay. No, I'll check it out.
They balance it properly. Go to sleep. He's calling it.
Damn, it's a lot of blood.
Yeah. Hook, don't hit the pretty boy.
Don't hit the moneymaker.
I would love to see Kenta return to AEW so we get a go to sleep off or something.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, he pinned him to go to sleep. I have not seen CM Punk versus Kenta. I don't know how that went about. I mean, he is using his go to sleep finisher.
I wonder if they're cool because
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about.
I think they had some beef at one point, or Punk was just being Punk on Twitter, and Kenta responded.
Yeah, I don't know. Great opening match. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Props to Hobbs, man. I think he really did hit his head, and he kept going.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, you could see them giving respect to each other. The camera probably shouldn't have been on their faces for that, but
yeah. One of the things Punk said on his Q&A earlier, he's like, wrestling a new talent here is like his own Lazarus pit. He's really enjoying and feeling young again.
That's good for him. I'm happy for him.
Let's see. Back in the chat, Chloe Martinez, ew, anchovies, Eric, you gotta stop.
Oh,
they don't like
goodness.
any of your eating practices.
Come on, I mean, right?
Stop this man. Val, he agrees. Eric gotta be stopped. Anyone lands on anyone else's head, and the match should be over. Yeah, I mean, if they ended it there, I would have been fine with it because he did look pretty serious, but he kept going.
Yeah.
Chloe's not digging Eric's eating habits.
You know what? I'm about to go full heel on you guys then. Order anchovies from Papa John's. They give you a whole tin of anchovies. Sometimes finish the pizza, I'll just eat the anchovies.
Eating the anchovies by himself. You heard it here.
Going full heel. Oh, Thunder Rosa getting some feud action. Okay.
You think we're getting her with Nyla Rose? Or Jade Garfield?
I think it's like a 3-way feud.
Yeah, it looks like a 3-way feud. They did have Jade teaming up with Nyla until she threw her out the Battle Royal.
I'm glad they didn't actually have them team up because it reminds me too much of Nia and Shayna.
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't want that. Especially there's no tag team belts.
Right.
I did want to ask Zach. This might ask it again on the podcast this Sunday at 4. Check it out. 7 p.m. Eastern. So there's been a heavily rumored TBS championship is going to be the secondary women's championship. And people are saying Jade should be the first one. You think Jade is ready for that secondary belt?
I mean, who else would you give it to? Because there's legit Layla Hirsch.
Serena's healthy. I would like to see Serena get a run.
Right.
But I think Jade is, she's money, man.
I think she is ready, but I think they need to give her TV time. Like, she should be on Dynamite every week leading up to it.
Yeah. For sure. They got new shirts.
Yeah.
Super thick shirts. About the boom.
Such a
Adam Cole, baby. This is genius stuff, man. Way better than his second NXT theme song.
That was so generic, and they had to. I hate the fact. I mean, I respect Triple H for fixing it, like the boom in his theme song, but you couldn't fix that like in the original edit. You could know that that's what he does in his entrance.
Yeah, it's like the video game companies putting out a broken game that just patched it later.
Right.
What are y'all doing? Trios debut. They have to have trios belts coming soon, man. All these different teams.
If they get what's it called? If Kevin Steen goes over, they might have quad belts.
Oh my goodness! Imagine that. I think it'll be the first time ever. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh man.
That might be a little too much though.
It might be.
Hey.
What's his name talking during his entrance?
Who? Don Callis.
Oh, is that commentary? Okay.
Yeah, I think Don Callis is commentary.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. The Money Maker.
And it's Adam Cole, baby. They have to win. I know that they're heels, but I think I'm rooting for them in this one.
I mean, they're heels, but they're so likable.
Absolutely. Snoop Dogg.
We also asked this question, I think last time. I think I asked Eric on air. So Max Caster called out Tony Khan to a rap battle. Obviously, Tony Khan can't rap, so he has to bring out a guest. I think, Eric, you said Snoop Dogg and Shaq.
Yep.
Anybody in chat, let us know who you think Tony Khan will bring out to rap for him, if that does happen. I don't think they have enough time for it. They're not really advertising that, so we'll see if that does happen.
Right. I just can't see it happening. I mean, I know Tony goes back and forth on the side if he's on screen or not, but
yeah,
I don't think he'll do it.
I'll let you right know, man. They're in New York. If they pull out Jay-Z, there's no wrestling war. It's over.
That's it.
There's nothing.
Oh man. It's weatherproof. It's waterproof. It's versatile. Has AEW had that big celebrity yet? Like, I'm trying to think who's the biggest WWE's ever had. Like, they've had some huge celebrities.
I mean, they've had what? Mike Tyson, Snoop Dogg, Shaq, Rosario Dawson. You know, throw some names out there. I don't know if they had that giant name. I mean, they had Giannis, but I think WWE had Giannis too.
And they could have done that a little bit better because, like,
they could have.
Yeah. Yeah, they really haven't had that huge name yet that, like, everyone is like, I have to check out this show to see.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, man.
Oh, Golden Trigger.
No other basketball players, no other athletes, rappers, actors.
No Jaguar players yet.
No. Or, I mean, I know he's a WWE kind of guy because he's been doing stuff with New Day, but Wale, he did tweet out during AEW on Wednesday how good of a show it was. He could be a potential. He's not that big nowadays, but
right.
Like when we were in high school, man, he was huge.
I feel like he's in that Flow Rider contract, though. I feel like they probably told him, like, if you ever go to AEW, this is done. Like, they got mad Snoop just for going. So.
Yeah, they did. They tried to cut all his stuff and whatnot. And that's Snoop Dogg.
Right.
There's that meme of him saying, "Oh, he beat the game already. He just played the side missions." Oh man, I love those references.
Seriously. How you go from? I can't even call it underground rap because he was always kind of big. Yeah. But just go from rap to just taking over everything.
Charles Barkley. Yeah, I think when they got Mike Tyson, he might have been the biggest one because that's when he was coming back for his fight and all that. There was no crowd, so it wasn't as big as it could have been.
That's right.
Which is a real shame. So I hope he comes back again, with a crowd, maybe do something crazy. I think he's been on the show at least 3 times, I feel like. He was there for Cody, his TNT match, Double or Nothing. He knocked out, I think he punched Jericho, right? Then he punched Cash Wheeler. But he's come back a few times.
He punched Jericho?
He punched someone, right? Then when they got into that, that.
I mean, I know
in the ring.
I thought he just helped Jericho. I just wonder because if he did, that's pretty much exactly what he did in WWE.
Yeah, because remember when he first came out the TNT Championship stuff, he was fighting the Inner Circle.
Right.
I think he punched Jericho, but Sammy wanted to get punched because he would have sold it. And then later on, he came back and teamed up with him. because they were supposed to have a match, but like there's just nothing going on.
Oh yeah,
pandemic
yeah.
Stuff.
You're right.
Okay.
It's just
Christian Cage coming out now.
Crazy how similar that is to like WWE, but
yeah, it is. It truly is. Speaking of Christian Cage, a TNA Impact champion coming out with the belt, representing it. He's facing Josh Alexander at Bound for Glory. And if you guys have missed him, Christopher Daniels, the Fallen Angel, returned to TNA Impact for the first time since like 2012 to help save Christian Cage and Josh Alexander. So it's cool stuff to see him there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't want to see him end his career. Not yet. He still has a few more things left, I think. What a clothesline from Adam Page watching Eric's gameplay right now. But yeah, I want Daniels to do a little more, man. I think he should win the TNA World title and right that wrong.
That would be very cool.
Here comes Jurassic Express.
I didn't get Jungle Boy's theme song first, but I listened to it on YouTube. It's actually like a whole, like, I like it.
Yeah, I think it's a Tarzan one, right, or something.
I never heard it before they debuted it. So
I think it's like a big song from back in the day.
Oh damn!
Someone's gonna kill us. I know it's. I know. I don't remember. I just know. I think it's Tarzan.
Zach watches this. He's going. He's going.
Yeah. I didn't mind their old theme song though. It was pretty cool. But this one to get the people sing along.
Yeah.
So it's nice. Airport Cardi, what's up, my people? What's up, man? How you doing?
Out of all the theme songs you can sing along to in AEW, there's Judas, this one.
People are singing along the CM Punk song now too.
That's right.
There's another one. Moxley's. I like Moxley's the best, man. It sounds so dope to sing along to. I think Judas is like, it's still great, but it's kind of run its course for me.
It has, yeah.
But Moxley's is dope, man.
Not even as like. Not even just because of my feelings of Jericho. I wish he would switch it to like that other song that I said like the one that came out right after.
Was it like Runaway or something like that?
Nowhere to Run.
Nowhere to Run. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Adam Cole and Christian Cage just started off, man. This is exciting. Just like the heel, the dastardly heel.
Yeah, I respect it.
Matt Jackson.
I just realized we never saw Adam Cole versus Kevin Owens, did we?
I don't think we did. I don't think we got it. And we never got Adam Cole versus Bryan Danielson either. I thought we did get it, but we didn't get it.
Maybe did he? Was he in the War Games against Undisputed Era? Kevin?
Oh, he was. He was. Well, was Undisputed Era in that match though?
That's a good question. Because I feel like I need to look this up because I feel like we should have made a bigger deal about Kevin Owens and Adam Cole at the same time.
Yeah. Off the top of my head, I believe he was in that match, but because I mean, Undisputed Era is always in the War Games matches, but I could be wrong.
No, you're right. He was.
He was.
When he teamed with Ciampa and Keith Lee.
It was kind of random, but it was cool to see him there.
Yeah.
Man, Christian is such good shape.
He is. I don't know how he does it, but he's always in ring shape.
Yeah. True professional. Man, half this match is TNA superstars.
Are you counting the Young Bucks in that?
Yeah, the Bucks for sure. Christian Cage. I guess that's maybe not half. That's it actually. Who's on the count Doc Gallows and the rest of the Good Brothers?
I don't count them in anything.
Oh man.
I mean, did they start? I mean, I know Gallows technically started, I think, in WWE as
he was Festus.
Yeah, but is he a New Japan guy or is he Impact?
Oh, Impact for sure. Okay. I'm pretty sure he got in the Bullet Club because he was an Aces and Eights before that started. It was kind of like a similar thing. Like that's where he got the Doc Gallows name from Aces and Eights. Then he just crossed over to New Japan.
I'm trying to see what kind of shoes the Bucks are wearing this time.
Yeah, they're always rocking something, man. Matt Jackson got his shoes stolen, sadly.
Really?
Yeah, at one of those airports, they stole one of his really expensive Dior Jordans.
Dude, that fucking sucks. That's what I hate about the airport. Like, they could steal anything, and it's near impossible to get it back or to find out who did it.
Exactly. He said he contacted them. They didn't get back to him about anything.
They won't.
They said they would.
And
the thing.
Sorry, go ahead.
Good.
No, not go ahead.
Say the thing too was that he said his wife got him those ones for like his birthday for $7K, but it wasn't about the money, just because his wife got him the gift.
Right. That's why. Ooh, super kick.
Super kick party.
Anytime you fly, folks, anything you don't want to lose, make sure you put it in like a backpack or carry on, because it's such a big system. You're never gonna see it again if it gets stolen, and the airport's not gonna try.
Yeah, they got too much going on.
Ooh. I want Luchasaurus.
Oh shit.
Luchasaurus needs to do more, man. He was supposed to be like this huge star by now.
I thought so, man, but they're just so focused on Jungle Boy. It's like they kind of forgot about him.
Right.
Don't get me started on Marco Studd. I mean, I always knew he kind of had a ceiling, but like, yeah.
I really thought he was going to be like a big star in I can't remember which feud they just finished before this, but they could have given him a little baby face run.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
They're the Bucks doing this nonsense. Oh. I don't know. Do you dig that?
I really liked it. The Ring of that time in Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
I think the more I see it, the less
It's definitely like an indie spot for sure. You won't see that on like a WWE program. It's mostly an indie thing. They're playing the last Star Wars
again.
Sheesh.
Dude, every time I freaking look into TNT, they're always playing some kind of Star Wars movie. It's the worst one, in my opinion.
Yeah, sadly. The only good new one was Rogue One, and if you want to count like Star Wars in total, Mandalorian has carried the group.
That's true.
Reese's Pieces pancake. What is this?
And love for Bad Batch too.
Oh yeah, Bad Batch. Let's see. Sam Charm joining the chat. Those shoes are never going to be found. Things go missing all the time when flying.
Yep.
Yeah. They do, man. I try to bring some pasta sauce from the hometown, New York, over to LA. They confiscated it, man.
They're
gonna enjoy some nice sauce.
You know they're enjoying it now.
Yeah. The thing, man, you can get $1 a slice of pizza over there, man. I can't even can't buy the slice over here. What's the matter? Hangman is putting in work in this match.
Try him. Everyone keeps kicking that 2.9.
I'm just seeing the dead eyes, the last call.
Everyone keeps jumping in.
Oh man.
If
you're new to our streaming, real quick, my bad, Eric.
No, you good.
Eric plays Fire Pro Wrestling during the commercial breaks. If you're into that game, check it out. It's really cool.
Yeah, I'll give props to if anyone wants to download this game and you want to get all these characters and all that in Steam. The guy's name is the Avenger 3. Has a full-time job and somehow still mods all these characters. And he's got, if you can notice, Kenny's already got the blue hair dye in. Just did that like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So this guy's on it. Yo, how did Joey Janela keep kicking out this buckshot?
I don't know. Speaking of Joey Janela, he just lost to Sunny Kiss on AEW Dark.
Dude, I want to watch that feud so much, but I keep forgetting it's on Dark.
I'm telling you, man, Joey Janela got some muscle, and she's a beast.
Oh man, this Sunny Kiss look good like in the match? Is he ready for Dynamite?
He's still, doing his thing. I think he can get some more matches on Dynamite for sure.
Because I am a fan of Sunny Kiss, but at some point, I have if I'm management, I have to ask if we're only gonna have him on Dark. Do we think about releasing him?
Nah, I don't think so, man. I think he's good for the company, and they're treating Dark like it is serious. Like they are taking it seriously. So eventually, I think we will catch on with some more people. Maybe not, millions of views each week, but it'll catch on for more people. And it's future, it's long-term book, so I think it's good.
Okay. I hope so. Because I really like Sunny Kiss. I want to see him more on TV.
Yeah.
Not even just for the diversity thing, just because He's pretty cool.
But yeah, Eric's taking care of Fire Pro Wrestling right now, trying to get the victory. We got Carnage Rage joining us. Rumors are going around that Katsuyori Shibata might be wrestling again. What are your thoughts? Carnage Rage, I trained at the LA dojo about 2 years ago. That man, Katsuyori Shibata, had me do 300 squats, 500 push-ups, freaking 10 laps around the ring just to warm up. This dude is serious about his shit. So if he's returning, I'm all for it, man. I'll be so excited to see him wrestle. He is great. He knows how to teach people, man. There's a lot of people in that New Japan Strong, if you watch that he trained personally at the dojo. Alex Coughlin in specific. He's a great dude, man. I really love seeing him wrestle again.
Yeah, I hope so, man. Check out our Is It Worth It we did with him and Ishii.
Yeah.
Which
I was shocked by that match. I thought it was going to go a different route.
Yeah. It's a very short match, but so fast.
Yeah. I believe that match on the channel, you can check it out. It's from the G1, maybe was it 2012? 2013. Carnage Rage, are you watching G1 this year? Who do you think might win? I know Okada returned. He's on a nice streak, doing some good stuff. So I'm really excited to see more of that G1 this year.
I have to see who's in it because I don't know who. I don't think I have any picks for this one. Last year, I thought it was gonna be Ospreay, but
yeah, I think it's like the usual people. I don't know the full A and B block, but I know like Okada, Evil, Tanahashi. Some great kicks by Luchasauras, man.
Just those flips and everything he did to dodge them.
Yeah.
That size to get that low.
Oh shit! I like that choke slam he did.
That was nice.
Real quick, actually, Eric Carter. Actually, I'm gonna watch the choke slam.
Boom!
Jeez, Luchasaurus, man. He's underrated.
He is. That's awesome.
Yeah. Air Percy Carter says, anybody interested in Bayonetta 3 from Nintendo Direct?
What? Bayonetta 3? That's a thing?
I guess so. Did they announce that?
Okay, I'm interested now. That's awesome.
Yeah, this might be more for Eric because I've never played those games.
I'm still on Bayonetta 1 because I'm stuck on this boss fight on the hardest difficulty. But I want to play Bayonetta 2 so bad. So to have the third one out, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. I know it's one of Nintendo's bigger IPs, like newer ones. So that's cool to see them get a nice big. Ooh. What a super kick! Nice, another big game coming.
It used to be Xbox, but Nintendo jumped on it, I guess.
Nintendo, I guess, they want to stop funding it.
I imagine. But thank you for letting me know, Air Percy Carter. I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on that. Such a great game.
Yeah. Any other games you compare it to, gameplay wise?
I actually do think of Nier Automata. Like when I play Nier Automata, I'm thinking of Bayonetta.
Oh my gosh! What the heck?
Wait, what just happened?
Jungle Boy. What? Yo!
I need to see a replay of that.
I need to see a replay. That was a hell of a sequence. Jungle Boy goes for the top rope hurricanrana on Nick Jackson and seamlessly hits Matt Jackson at the end with a German suplex. And at the same time, Christian Cage jumps from the other side of the ring into a headbutt. And now he's trapped in the snare trap. What a hell of a sequence, man.
My brain didn't even comprehend that watching it. They need to show that again. Absolutely.
They need to show it again, man. Jungle Boy is so fucking smooth.
He is.
Oh, he's going for that clothesline. Hit him with the super kick. Clothesline. Jungle Boy. Both men are down.
What? The Jungle Boy, what does he do? Like, because he's so young. How did he get in this shape as a kid?
I think he wanted to be a stuntman. I've seen him on Renee's podcast. He wanted to be a stuntman. He trained for the first time when he was 10, but then stopped and got back into it later on in life.
That's impressive.
But yeah, he's athletic, man. He's very smooth in that ring. Everything's breaking down now. Adam Cole, baby. AEW. What a headbutt. Oh, shit.
Ooh. Actually, let me pull up the chat on my phone so I don't miss anything.
Look how they're booking, look how they're booking Adam Cole so far?
I do. I really like it. He's... Just let him be him for a while.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Jungle Boy is amazing. Spear by Christian Cage. This crowd going crazy right now, man. This is match of the night by far right now. We'll see how the rest of it plays out, but
low blow.
Oh my gosh, low blow. I don't know if you just saw Nick Jackson and Christian pulled him. That ramp looks a little slippery, man. He just slid.
That's very slippery.
Let me see the chat real quick. Carnage Rage. I was watching the G1, but ever since Tetsuya Naito hurt himself, the only person I want to win now is Shingo Takagi or Kenta. That's true. Naito is out, so for the rest of the G1, so all of his people that'll be facing will get 2 points.
Really?
Hopefully Naito's okay, man. That's a shame.
That's damn. I mean, I don't think he was gonna win because I think he was dual champion last year. I'm not gonna give him that too, but
yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Kenta win. I'll be all for that. Is my boy Sonata? Is Sonata in one of the blocks? I'd love to see him win it too. I like Sonata, man.
Probably. I could.
Ooh,
is that it? I can never tell that's his finisher.
You can't pin Luchasaurus like that. I think you need more.
I could see Evil winning the G1, just because they were giving him a push and then they kind of pushed out on it.
Yeah, he had a real short range. Wow, I did not think he'd hit that on Luchasaurus.
And more bang for your buck.
Oh man, this is so much going on here. That's it, huh?
That's it. That's game over.
Luchasaurus taking the pin. Is it? 1, 2, 3, and a super click beats Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy, and Christian Cage. Great match. Match of the night so far, by far.
Agreed.
Yo, Zemo, what's up, man? Thanks for joining the chat. Let's see. Air Percy Carter comes out next year, I think, referring to Bayonetta.
Nice.
Wow, that's kind of quick. Sam Charm, yo, Jungle Boy. She puts the dinosaur emojis. We have a Jungle Boy fan in the house. Zemo says, if those rumors are true, it'd be amazing to see Shibata wrestle again. I hope so, man. Again, Shibata was great. I love learning from him, Rocky Romero, the day I got to learn from them. So it'd be great to see him.
That'd be very cool. Yeah, it's definitely awesome. And we are definitely going to get Adam Cole versus Jungle Boy at some point.
Yo, I mean, he is Britt Baker's best friend there. Adam Cole doesn't like Britt Baker's friends. They're always posted and hanging out together. Jungle Boy, Ricky Starks, and Britt.
Oh, man. Zemo saying the booking seriously ruined Evil. That was very strange. I just didn't like that they took it off Naito just to give back to Naito.
Yeah.
It ruined his title.
Yeah, I thought that was a little weird.
And
I liked Evil and Sonata together. Like, I thought they were a really good team.
Yeah.
I wanted to see a little more.
Yeah, that was a weird turn to take.
Yeah.
And you know who I want to see face Kenny Omega? Since Chris Jericho's no longer champion, why not have Cody Rhodes go after him?
Yeah, I mean, the match they had, was it over here in LA, I think, when they had that big Ring of Honor Japan crossover, and they had that ladder match. That was a hell of a match.
Sorry, Kenny and Cody?
Kenny and Cody. They had that ladder match when Cody should take over the Bullet Club for the world title. And then at the end, what's his name? Tama and all them formed the firing squad and beat them all up.
Why do I remember that? Why do I remember the match? That's interesting. Maybe I'll check it out.
I don't remember the match too much. I remember being good. I remember Cody taking a really bad ladder spot.
Whenever I think of Kenny versus Cody, I always think of the triple threat with Ibushi.
I don't remember that one.
When Kenny had... Was it Kenny that he won the G1 that year? Or somebody? And then Cody weaseled his way into the match, even though it was supposed to be just Kenny and Ibushi.
I kind of remember that now. Because, okay, Cody's been getting booed out of the building. He should turn heel, man. He was a great heel.
He might have to. He might have to, because that was a terrible reaction.
Yeah, nothing he was doing worked.
Why do you think it is?
That long ass cape he came out with. I
really like that cape. I like the outfit. So that was But why don't you think it's working? Why is Cody getting booed?
I don't know. He's putting people over. I think some of the stuff he's been saying in his promos, people are liking. And I think it's just we're not seeing enough of him. So when he does go away, it's kind of forget how good he is. Like Kenny, people started saying, "Oh, he can't wrestle no more." Then he starts putting out these classics. Oh yeah, he's great. I think we don't see enough of him, and people aren't really liking some of the promos he was doing.
Let us know in the chat. Why is Kenny not working for you if he's not?
Yeah.
Holy shit, I just realized this game, Joey Janela is just out cold for good. No one's pinning him.
Yep, he's been that way for a while now. Sadly.
Okay, I guess he's just out because I pinned him. Nothing's happening. Okay.
Oh, man. Oh, it's an elimination you got going on here?
Yeah, Battle Royal.
Again, if you're just joining us, shout out to Black Gallic. We are, Eric's playing Fire Pro Wrestling during the commercial breaks. We're on commercial break right now. This is AEW Rampage, a live stream from the boys from West Coast Pop. Zach is working, can't be here with us, but he'll be here on Sunday, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern for the West Coast POPcast episode.
Very true. Should be a fun episode. I don't think we have anything. The last one's like there was some big news story like days before, but this one seems like it'll just be a nice run-of-the-mill fun episode.
It should be a fun episode. There's a few things I definitely want to bring up. Zemo, are you been watching Impact lately? Did you see our boy Christopher Daniels return? Got Mickie James versus Deonna Purrazzo at Bound for Glory. Some good stuff going on.
You think Mickey's gonna take it from her?
I think she has to. I think Mickie wins. Maybe Deonna gets it back later on, but I think Mickie takes it off. Have a nice culmination of her great year with Empower and all that good stuff. There's a push to make it be the main event, and I'm all for it. Mickie and Deonna should main event Bound for Glory. What other match is anyone even talking about?
I don't even know the card.
To be honest,
so.
They should main event. It's Christian Cage and Josh Alexander.
Oh yeah.
I think that'll be a great match, but I still want to see Mickie main event.
Right. Yeah, the women should main event that one.
Yeah. Next up for AEW Rampage is the Men of the Year versus
Jericho and Hager.
Yeah, Jericho and Hager. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too excited for this match. Hopefully it's good.
Yeah.
Here comes Jericho for that Judas sing along.
I read somebody was trying to explain why the Inner Circle are the most over group, and they're like, oh, it's such long-term storytelling and the heroic turn. I'm like, I just don't see it. There was no heroic turn. They got their ass beat, and they were supposed to like them.
Yeah, I'm on the fence with him, man. Honestly, like, he knows what he's doing. Like the fans are into it. He's doing his thing. It just some things I don't know, man.
Yeah, he still knows how to be entertaining. It's just I do not trust him. At some point, something's gonna come out.
You got 10 people in here watching, man. Shout out to y'all. Thanks for hitting the like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed. I hope you guys enjoy the stream.
True that.
We need to chat real quick. You said you read the booking, you read Zemo. Carnage Rage, read already. Air Percy Carter, All Elite, baby. Zemo agreed. New NJ screwed over Naito again. Carnage Rage. Plus, I heard there's tension between Kenny Omega and Cody Rhodes and Young Bucks backstage. That's a rumor that's been going on. They haven't addressed it. Cody's not on BT anymore. He's on Sammy Guevara's vlog. Who knows? I wouldn't. I think they're still keeping it, cordial, being professional. But maybe there's something going on that we don't know.
Yeah.
Sing-along continues for 20K people in the stadium. Black Gallic real quick. Heel Cody is the best Cody. And hello to everybody. Air Percy Carter. Okada should win. Carnage Rage. All right, let's talk about this one. There's a Twitter war going on between Kenta and CM Punk. They really want to face each other. And I want to see it, man. They got to discuss this GTS on the big stage. Because that's Kenta's move. But CM Punk made it kind of famous over here in America.
But you know what the problem is? That we might not see that match, though?
What's up?
I don't think Kenta can lose that match. I think Kenta has to win. But
there's no way you could have Kenta that invents that move get pinned by it.
Right.
So I kind of agree.
So, but like Tony Khan is very protective of his wrestlers. So
yes. If there's anyone who should kick out of the move, think it should be Kenta.
Yes. At one.
Yeah, for sure.
Scorpio Sky.
I like his tights he got.
Yeah.
Scorpio Sky was the first person to pin Jericho in AEW. He has that going for him.
That's true. That is true. Did he ever get? He got an AEW championship.
I think he did. I think he lost it.
Yeah.
I think it was on Dynamite.
Damn, that was so long ago, but yet so soon.
Yeah, and I think it was a good match. Just it was a while ago, but I think it was a good match.
Right.
Excalibur's so good on commentary, man.
He is.
What is he talking about here? He said last week or on Wednesday with Kenny and Omega, he started talking about like the lineage of Daniel Bryan's the Bell Lock and how it traced back so far, and it was just such good stuff.
Yeah. He's definitely, I think he's the smartest commentator in professional wrestling today. Yeah.
He knows his shit.
He might be, I want to say the best, but I'm trying to think if there's anybody else who could beat him.
Yeah. A few more people in the chat real quick. Carnage Rage, oh, you said that already. Zemo, I heard great news. Daniels feels more natural impact. Plus Diana versus Mickey would be match of the night. I agree, man. That's going to be match of the night, and it's your main event. I hope Daniels goes to Bound for Glory. He does feel more natural. That's where he was, man. I think there's not enough room for him to do what he wants, really, on AEW. I like to see him. I'm sure he's doing great stuff backstage. But Daniels, AEW, or in TNA, get him that world title, man. He should be the next world champion. He deserves it. Retire there. Do what you got to do for your singles run. But I'm a big fan of Daniels back in TNA.
Only thing is, if he does get it, Zach isn't going to let you live down that the last, 3 champions of an AEW.
You can't count Christopher Daniels as AEW. He's a TNA talent, man. That's him. I don't care what he's doing in AEW. He had his best match, Unbreakable 2005, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, and the X Division matches he's done, Ultimate X. He's a TNA guy.
Fair enough.
Let's see. Another AEW match with 2 TNA guys.
Jericho and Hager?
You got Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page. I don't think Jericho would ever go TNA.
No.
I do like that Christian Cage is going over, because I think it'll help some other people not feel too bad about going to TNA and helping them out with some work relation stuff. I think you heard that rumor about Sammy Guevara not wanting to go, and people like the AEW guys big leaguing them and whatnot.
I remember that rumor, but I think even more came out that I can't remember if it made Sammy look better or worse. But more came out of it. It was a weird story.
That's a good point, actually. I forget how exactly it went, but I want to see more crossover, especially with the women. You got a whole bunch of women on your show, or that's not being shown on AEW, that they can go over to TNA and do some stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure right now the TNA's women's division, Knockouts division, is kind of slim. Not too many people over there.
Have any women crossed over from AEW yet?
Not yet. That's nothing. Bring TNA women over. I love to see Jordan Grace over there. Deonna Purrazzo, obviously. I mean, Kiera Hogan jumped ship. I think she's at AEW now, but she's a TNA person.
Right.
Tasha Steele. There's a good amount of people that should jump over and just do some work relation stuff, man.
Whatever happened to Moose? Is he still?
Moose is still there. I don't know anything about Moose, but he was teaming with what's his name? Big Cass, William Morrissey. I think they were fighting like Eddie Edwards and one other person. I
completely forgot that Cass was over there. Hope he's doing good.
He's not on every week, but he does some things every now and then. Probably gonna be at Bound for Glory. I don't know how you leave him off.
Right.
It's the easiest.
Yeah, Super Click versus Jurassic Express is the best match so far. We'll see what's next. We got Anna Jay and what's her name?
The Bunny.
Penelope, the Bunny. I hope it's Penelope Ford.
Oh, actually, no, you're right. You're right. It's Penelope Ford. Yeah.
It should have been a tag match. I don't know why they didn't just do it as a tag with Ty Khan to get Hager in the ring.
I think they're gonna do it eventually, but
yeah. Real quick in the chat again, Zemo says Kenta versus Punk would be great, but there's no way Kenta should lose to his own finishing move. He invented it after all. I agree, man. That's his move. Not enough people know about that, but that is his move. He's the inventor.
That is true.
I kind of want to see CM Punk versus Sammy Guevara too, because he does like a different version of it, GTH, and it's like the inverse.
That's with what's his name from Retribution, and they were fighting about.
Oh yeah.
Big guy.
That's a sad thing too, because in NXT we knew his name. Now we don't know his name.
That's right.
About it.
T-Bar. There we go.
Dominic
Stupidest name.
Yeah.
Why not just
still
change
be being called that? But yeah, going down to the chat once again. When Kenta does Carnage Rage, when Kenta does go to sleep, he makes it look real. Kenta has a very good. I mean, it's his move. It's gotta look the best when he does it.
Right.
Zemo, Daniels will always be a TNA original. Yes, sir, man. He is there, thick and thin, TNA. He also goes on to say the fact that AEW haven't brought any knockouts over to face their women's division is another reason why the partnership is a joke. They gotta start taking it seriously, man. I don't know what they're doing, why they're just holding off on that. You have women not wrestling all the time. Bring them over. Just what's going on here? I'd rather see the TNA knockouts than the Good Brothers every week.
Damn true. Ooh, final 3. Or I don't know if the stream's lagging for you guys, but I'm in the final 3 now.
Yeah, we're still in the 4. I still see 4 people.
Okay.
On my side. But hopefully final 3 is coming up soon. Let us know what you guys think of Fire Pro Wrestling. Seems like a really cool game. I gotta get into it.
It's a really good one. I'm glad they kept up with it.
Yeah. Alright, now we're to the final 3 here.
Right.
Back on AEW Rampage, though. We got Ethan Page out there with Jake Hager. I forgot Scorpio Sky did some MMA matches as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did.
Huh.
Oh, speaking of which, Carnage Rage reminded me. Zack Sabre Jr., he had a match. After his match, he said, I just took out the Japanese dragon. Where's that dickhead American dragon?
That's right.
It was hilarious. He's a great deal, man. He's come up such an asshole.
Oh, man. That match is going to happen soon. He's coming over.
That's the match. Brian Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. and Brian versus Jonathan Gresham have to happen.
They have to.
In the chat, Carnage, Zemo, who do you want to win that match? And what would you rather see first? Brian versus Gresham or Brian versus Zack Sabre Jr.?
This match isn't bad, but
it's not a bad match.
I'm ready for it to end.
Yeah, it shouldn't go long though. Not a bad match, but I need the next match to come. Especially when we still got the Lucha Bros and Proud and Powerful versus Private Party and Butcher and Blade. That's gonna be a showstopper for sure.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. And they'll set up the tag match hopefully for the titles.
Yeah, I do think Proud and Powerful should be the next tag champ for sure. Jericho with that patented springboard drop kick.
Yeah. Surprised no one else has done it now. It's his move.
Yeah. He's moving pretty well in this match, I will say that.
You said he released the first match for his cruise.
Yes. Jericho announced some matches on his cruise. It's Jericho teaming with Orange Cassidy. They're called what is it?
Orange Jericho.
I don't know, get the name. Yeah, Orange Jericho versus who is it again?
Again, heels. I know that much.
Let me look it up real quick. But yeah, first match was announced.
Starks and Hobbs. Yeah,
Starks and Hobbs. Obviously, Starks and Hobbs is going to lose. I don't know what this match will do for them, really, but I'd rather see Starks and Hobbs on Dynamite. I'm gonna say exactly what I think Zach would say, and I agree that this is just a way for Jericho to cozy up to the star power that is Orange Cassidy. Yeah. And get a win over two young talents. It's weird to say that about Jericho. With how big Cassidy's become.
It's so weird though. Why not team? Like, you have a faction still. Why are you not teaming with them?
The Walls of Jericho. They're going to commercial again? Who did that back?
Seriously? Okay, yeah. What? They just...
Wait, hold on. What was that?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Is the taping cut out?
Because they did... The commentary did both take us to commercial and come back from it.
Yeah. That was a weird thing there.
You know what? They probably planned it when they were taping, but I guess in reality, like showing it on TV now, they didn't have to.
Yeah.
Like, I guess they just got the commercial timing off.
Yeah, that might be it. That was a little weird. A few more people in chat here. Carnage Rage. Epic Rocky Minoru should win the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship one last time before he retires as an announcer. Again, yeah, I love it, man. Rocky is very underrated. He gave us a lot of knowledge when we were at LA Dojo. What the heck just happened?
Dan Lambert.
Wow.
Just got on the pin.
They won. Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page beat Jake Hager and Chris Jericho. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I'll give it. I thought this. I was kind of hoping Jericho and Hager would win because that'd be the end of the feud. But
yeah, but it's gonna continue. Oh, maybe the full gear, sadly.
Oh shit, you're right.
Who we got here? So Dan Lambert's going into the ring now, about to get his ass beat. Who's gonna come out to save him though? Oh, here come the MMA fighters.
BJ Penn.
And if they're gonna bring MMA fighters, they gotta bring Jorge Masvidal. He's the most popular one. We got Paige Van Zant. Honestly, I don't know if you know too much about Paige Van Zant, but she was in the UFC. She did some bare knuckle fighting as well. She would be great to cross over into actually wrestling.
That'd be cool.
She's a very popular fighter. I think she'd be great for the division. Let's see. Zemo once again. I love to see Bryan versus Zach, but the match I really want to see soon is Bryan versus Suzuki. That'd be amazing, man. Minoru's been coming over. They got Jorge Masvidal out there.
You know what I realized I also really hate about this feud? And they might fix it right now. They might actually fix it. Okay, they fixed it. This whole time, every time like Dan Lambert comes out with like all his MMA guys, it's abundantly clear that they can't wrestle. They can't do anything to the wrestlers. So like every time like, oh, we're tough, but we're not gonna fucking hit you. We're gonna let the other AEW wrestlers do it. I'm glad they're actually fighting now.
Yeah, I was wondering who would actually fight. Like Jorge's not doing nothing. He's sitting in the corner. Paige isn't hitting. Wow. It looks legit. Some of the hits they're throwing.
Because I mean they didn't learn how to fake punch yet. So I could honestly see them saying just try not to kill us.
I'm not mad. You know what? I think they're bringing Mike Tyson. I think, where does Jericho go up? Oh shit. Is Jorge gonna get some action? Oh, they're trying to go viral. They're trying to go viral. One of the greatest knockouts in UFC history was Jorge doing a running knee to start the fight, and he just cleaned somebody's clock. Now he did to Jericho. They're trying to go viral with that knee.
I swear to God, this means I have to watch Jericho main event Dynamite one more time.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I mean, maybe because I like MMA and I know some of these guys. I'm digging this, and I think Mike Tyson has to come to fight them. So this could be huge.
It's gonna get headlines. I'll give him that.
Yeah, they're gonna get headlines.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know what the ratings are looking like though, but let us know what you guys think about it in the chat.
Sorry, go ahead.
You got it. I'm gonna read the chat. So.
No, that's exactly what I was gonna do. So you can do it.
I think the last one I said was Zemo replying to Carnage Rage. Agreed. I love to see Rocky win the IWGP belt one more time. Eric Percy Carter. Anyone think TNA and Ring of Honor should merge for a super company? Eric, what do you think?
It's 90% never gonna happen because of why they split last time. With the leader, the creator of Ring of Honor or TNA, one of the two was a sex offender.
Definitely not TNA. That was Ring of Honor.
Yeah. So they split and they stayed far away from each other. It's very unlikely they're gonna get back together.
Here comes the Hardy family office. Private Party coming out with Butcher Blade. The homecoming for Private Party, New York City boys. To watch Zay. Yerk. And here comes some other hometown boys, Proud and Powerful.
Yeah, the crowd reaction is strong.
Oh yeah, New York, man, New York strong. I love it. Bronx Bombers attire, I dig it. Let's go.
I fucking love Justin Roberts, man.
I do too, man. He kills it every time. I'm a West Coast Pop member, but New York will always be home. Oh, now you got the Lucha Bros. Okay, I'm hyped.
You think this beats the Super Click?
I gotta see the match first. But Lucha Bros are the best edges going, man. It gets me hyped every time. Tag team champs too.
Yeah. Just wondering when they would get it. So I'm glad they got it.
Yeah. Let's see. Zemo in a chat replying to Airport Carter. Yes, please. A partnership between Ring of Honor and Impact would be better than the current deal with AEW. Carnage Rage. Is it me or does Ethan Page look more like a joke while his tag team partner Josh Alexander might be the next world champion in Impact Wrestling? It's tough because Ethan Page isn't getting used as much as he was in TNA, but he's in a better position because he's in a bigger company. He's growing with them, and he's about to be. I think he's about to be involved in a really crazy storyline. If Mike Tyson comes, they have these MMA guys.
That's true. I think what's his name? Tony Khan really likes Ethan Page, so
Yeah.
He may not look like he's on fire right now, but I think he trusts him to put him in this big storyline.
It really just depends on how you look at it, because Josh Alexander's having great matches. Just the eyes aren't. He doesn't have enough eyes on him to really see. Like, what's that dude, Ben Carter, who's Nathan Frazier? He had a great match at NXT UK this last week, but no one's really seeing it. So it's tough. It depends on what you're looking for.
Exactly.
And how you define it.
It's a damn shame that he had to go to NXT UK because he would be a
shame,
star right now in AEW.
Oh shit! He hit some like that move Bandito does from the top rope where he's like a moonsault and he has someone in his chest and he does the slam.
Oh yeah.
He hit one of those moves, man, and he's just killing it. I was like, damn, no one's seeing this.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah. Hot start to this match so far.
Terrific. I was about to say that's amazing timing. Excalibur got it for me.
Yeah. Damn. Lucha Bros and Proud and Powerful, man. They're more TNA guys to start the AEW batch. They had a classic rivalry on TNA Impact a few years ago. Actually, I think everyone in this match has been in TNA.
I think so, yeah.
Everyone except Butcher, because Blade and Alley come from there. Matt Hardy. Yeah, everyone except Butcher's been in TNA. Last few of the chat real quick. Page should have stayed in Impact. The feud between Page and Alexander would have been great from Zemo. I agree, man.
Oh,
that would have been dope, but I think he wanted to leave anyways. He had that bad taste in his mouth when he left TNA and they did that little bad edit with his Karate Man gimmick.
Oh my god, this match is just great.
Yeah, this is a hell of a match to start, man. This is dope.
The spots.
Butcher and Blade are underrated.
They are. There's a comment I wanted to hit up real quick. I can't find it. Even though we don't see from Carnage Rage, even though we don't see much of him, do you think Private Party's mentor, the Amazing Red, should be a part of AEW?
1000%. Amazing Red is responsible for so much of the wrestling you see today. He has so many different moves. The Code Red you see, everyone, AEW, everywhere you go, Indies, WWE, they are taking Amazing Red's moves. He needs to be known on a bigger stage because he is such a legend. He's one of the greatest high flyers of all time. I'll go even as far as saying, when I think about high flyers of all time, I got Rey Mysterio. I put Amazing Red on that same tier of just greatness. He was amazing back in the day, no pun intended.
I think they're gonna bring him in some point. If they could bring Juventud Guerrero.
Yeah.
Guerrero.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but he's the one who runs House of Glory in New York. That's his thing, and he trains people there. Like, he's retired since. I think he retired against Will Ospreay, but he's a hell of a talent, man. I have so much respect for that guy in the ring.
Yeah. I think he'll be there soon. And any thoughts on AEW holding a Owen Hart tournament? Do you think it's a great way to honor him, or do you think it's just to get one over on Vince? I'll let you handle that first.
I think it's beautiful. When I started watching wrestling, I think I started watching maybe 03, 04 maybe, give or take a few years, maybe a little earlier. If I would have watched WWE from then until now, I wouldn't have, and I didn't do no research, I wouldn't have known who Owen Hart was. They never showed him ever. And I know they couldn't, but I would have never known in the games. If I played the video games, SmackDown vs. Raw, I would have never known who he was. So I think it's great to get his legacy out there because it hasn't been shown in so long, you know. So I think it's great.
Completely agree. Anyone who knows the story between Owen and WWE, you know that WWE not only never really said sorry for his death, they also sued his wife, and it's just a horrible story. To the point where they pretty much hated wrestling. I think it's a great way for them to finally get back into the wrestling world and do so in a good way.
And I know AEW takes a lot of shots at WWE, but I don't think it's a shot at them for this. Like Tony Khan, when he handles stuff like this, he really does it personally and tries to do it the best for the people involved. So I think it's beautiful. Owen Hart's gonna be in an AEW video game, so it's really, really cool, man. And people are excited for this. You hear JR saying he's about to cry hearing this. A lot of different wrestlers are talking about it, and like, it's good for the industry. It's good for morale. It's good for like the guy's legacy. I'm sure Brett might really approve of this as well. Owen's wife approves. One of the things I did see, someone asked Dax Hardwood if they would get Dax versus Cash Wheeler in the opening round. I think that would be amazing. There's so much you can do with this tournament.
That's awesome.
It's going to be annual, so there's so much, man. So many great matches. I think that should be a really cool thing.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool. I'm all for it. Who do you have? Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say that. I don't know who wins it, man. To win the inaugural, that's tough. Maybe it has to be an up-and-comer who's a technical wrestler. It might be a little too early for Daniel Garcia, but someone in that realm, maybe. I don't think Jungle Boy. I think he's gotten enough. It's tough.
I think I would give it to Daniel. Or Danielson, sorry.
Brian Danielson, so man, imagine that. Okay, if there's someone who should win it who's not like an up-and-comer, Brian Danielson would be your inaugural winner of that tournament. It's amazing. I would be all for it. Yeah. Christian Cage should be in that tournament as well. I'd love to see that.
True.
Would you bring anyone from outside of AEW? Like have it like anybody, a free-for-all type thing?
It's a tough one. Yeah, I think you can.
Yeah, I think so too, man.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know if the Hearts still train anyone, but if they have anyone that they recommend who they want to see.
Yeah. I really like if they do it, I need to see a women's tournament as well. Bring in a women's tournament as well at some point in the year.
Yeah.
Your women's, your tag tournaments, just stuff like that. New Japan does it the best, obviously.
Right.
I'd even say if you can find time, maybe even bring in a World Cup type thing like TNA used to do with all the different companies. Bring in New Japan versus Ring of Honor versus all these type of people. I think it'd be crazy. Ooh. What a stunner from Isaiah Cassidy.
That was great. Even though they were short-lived, man, I really love the What Culture World Cup. They did that so perfectly.
I gotta check that one out. I never seen it.
That's where we got Ricochet versus Will Ospreay.
Oh, maybe I did see it then.
Where the ropes, I think, broke while they were doing the...
Yeah.
Yeah. And Rey Mysterio was a part of it. It was such a great cup.
Man, Rey Mysterio was doing so much in the Indies when he had that run.
Yeah.
If you want to hit the chat real quick, Cyril Romero, of course. Zemo says Justin's a great ring announcer. Did you read it? No, we didn't see much from. Yeah, Amazing Red. You read that already.
We're on the Butcher and Blade are underrated.
Yeah, Zemo says Butcher and the Blade are underrated. They should get a bigger push to win the tag titles. At some point, I think they do deserve it. They shocked Ray Phoenix. Oh my goodness, man!
I love
Ray
that.
Phoenix is a goat. This guy is not human.
Oh my goodness! What a spin.
I love his kick, man.
It's great. Also, Carnage Rage also I think it's BS that they had to vacate the NXT Championship from Samoa Joe. Hopefully all his injuries will heal up and we'll see him wrestling again. I don't want to see him as an announcer.
Neither do I. I think he should get called up again and have another run. I want to see him get the world title at some point. That's what he deserves, man.
I do. I don't know if I 100% believe into what Zach's theory is. I do think that when they did NXT 2.0, they probably Vince had his medical guys give him an examination, and they have stricter guidelines than most. I think that's what it came down to.
This match is getting off the hook right now.
It is.
All right, you just read that one. Let me see if we can hit this.
Boom.
Fear Factor.
Oh
my God! Yeah, this is
into...
over. Fear Factor into the. What do you call this one again? Yeah, Street Sweeper. It's over.
Yeah, that's it. What a match!
What a match! What a finish! Lucha Bros and Proud and Powerful get the win over Private Party and Butcher and Blade. Let's see here.
The only thing.
Zemo in the chat. What did you about to say, Rick?
I was saying the only thing that hurt this match were the commercials. Otherwise, I think it would be match.
Yeah, it did take me out a little bit of it.
Yeah.
But it's tough. It's close between this and Super Click.
Right.
Let's see. Carnage. Zemo says to Carnage Rage, Joe should have never re-signed with WWE. Should have gone back to Impact and Ring of Honor. So you better asset for either one of them. WWE. I agree, man. I think he should have left, but it seems like he doesn't want to leave. I think he's like fully sold and getting that WWE money, like the way he's been talking, saying he doesn't agree with the Forbidden Door and that stuff. I think he's happy as a sense of getting the money.
Yeah.
And doing what he's doing at this point in his career. I don't think he's looking for that last indie run. So if that's the case, I'm happy for him, but it'd be cool to see him on Indies again.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be mad at someone for getting a paycheck. Money, money, money. Zemo, I like Phoenix, but I think Pentagon is a better wrestler, and I'd like to see him win the TNT title.
It's so tough because before TNA, really, I didn't really know who Rey Fenix was. I love Pentagon. He was great in Lucha Underground. I know Rey Fenix was there too, but I've seen more of Penta than Rey there. And he was TNA World Champ as well. People want to know that Pentagon was great. But Rey Fenix is just so exciting in the ring. Like, he just does stuff that just is not normal. And he's a spectacle to watch.
He is. He absolutely is. I give it to him. Watching him is like watching fireworks go off.
Yeah.
I don't know. For some reason, I've always identified with the more ground-based wrestler, so I really like Penta. I'd love to wrestle Penta.
That's a good point, too. Maybe Pentagon, yeah, I mean, obviously has his character down pat. Like, the Sierra Medio, that's Pentagon. Like, I know Rey Fenix does it, too, but Pentagon has the dark character going. That's him.
Yeah.
I haven't heard too much of them talking to Mike. I don't know if you heard them talking to Mike, how their mic skills are. But I'm glad they're champions, man.
True that. Zach in the chat.
Wow.
Eric and Noc putting in overtime this week. Great jobbers. I mean, great job. You funny man.
Yes. Coming from the man with the least amount of days as predictions champion. Oh, man.
Oh, man. That's true. That is true. And, oh, I heard fireworks or something. Carnage Rage. West Coast, what are your thoughts on Buddy Matthews, formerly known as Buddy Murphy, signing with Impact instead of AEW? You can go first because you watch Impact more than me.
I think if Buddy Murphy went to, or Buddy Matthews is called, if he went to Impact, he'd be world champ. And I wouldn't mind seeing him be world champ. He's so good. Besides Kenny Omega, he's the best V-trigger. He was so underrated in WWE. If he can carry it on the mic, he'd be a great world champion for them.
I just hope they're paying him a lot of money, because wherever he goes, he should get a huge payday.
He deserves it, man. He's so underrated. He carried 205 Live. He made me watch it.
Yeah. Like, I didn't think anyone would ever come close to being as good as Neville was, or Pac as Cruiserweight champion. And you can make the argument that maybe Buddy Murphy was better. There's an argument to be made.
There's for sure an argument. I think just because the booking favored him a little more as well. The booking for Pac was terrible, especially how it went out. No offense to Enzo, I know he's a cool dude in real life, but that's not how you do Pac.
Yeah,
not like that.
It just sucked. They could have done it so much better because it's so weird. Those first 3 weeks, especially, Enzo did do numbers for 205 Live, but like you're gonna do that to Pac, like you're gonna do that to one of the best wrestlers in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's really what pissed him off.
Yeah.
Where we at here? Sam Charm, I agree with you, Zemo. Yeah, he'd be great. Black Gallic, Buddy versus Brian Cage is happening. Who you pick to win? I think Brian Cage loses, to be honest. I think this would be a great match, but I'll pick Buddy.
That's another situation where they both need to win.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Buddy has to win because that's his first match out of WWE.
Yeah. Carnage Rage goes on to say, also on October 13th, Buddy Matthews goes 1-on-1 with Davey Richards. Who do you think will win? Wow. That's going to be a very underrated match. People don't really know too much about Davey Richards. He's retired for a little bit. But Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards, back in Ring of Honor, where I know them from, were the best tag team Ring of Honor had. That was like their number one tag team before the Briscoes, before everyone. It was the American Wolves, Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards. Later on, they went to TNA, kill it there. MVP brought him into TNA. Tag team champions there. And then Davey Richards retired. Eddie Edwards doing like his singles run, doing that type of stuff. Davey Richards is a former ROH World Champ, Tag Champ, maybe even it might be a Triple Crown there. He married Angelina Love. He's retired, came back just this year. He's a very technical wrestler and can do some very good high-flying moves. Not like the spins and flips, but like Finn Balor type high flying, where it's like impactful.
Mm-hmm.
So Davey versus Buddy is going to be a great match. I'm excited for that. I pick Buddy to still win that match, though.
Yeah, I think Buddy's gonna walk.
But that was a little long-winded.
No, you're fine. But yeah, but thank you guys for hitting up the chat. That chat was so interesting. I completely forgot we were in commercial break. I forgot about Fire Pro Wrestling.
We got Sammy and doing the. Hold on, what's going on here? Oh shit!
They get jumped.
Yep, they're doing the cue cards, and Miro came out and jumped them both.
That's hilarious.
I dig it.
It's kind of weird that they didn't do that.
Is Ricky Starks on commentary?
Is he? Because I haven't heard.
Yeah,
he is.
He is. That's him. FCW title.
I've not heard him at all tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe it is only for one match, like Zach said.
Okay. Where else are we at here? Zemo in the chat. Buddy versus Mustafa Ali in a no DQ match was awesome. Best match during the W run. 100%. That match was awesome. Mustafa Ali, he's like Zemo. You'll know this. He's like Sanjay Dutt. He's like Christopher Daniels, where they were great in TNA, but he never got the belt. I know Sanjay won it way later on, but in his prime, he never got the belt. Mustafa Ali should have got the belt, man. He was amazing in 205 Live. Buddy versus Davey, oh, hell yeah. Yeah, it's happening, bro. Zemo, who you picking for that match? Miro's whooping their ass, man. This is great.
He is. He's losing that championship, though. What do you think Miro does after he drops the title? Like, does he just terrorize people?
I don't think he dropped the belt. I think he should keep going, looking to redeem people who like took the easy way out, essentially.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
Oh,
Brian Cage has been hinting at a match between them two. He's been saying after I take out Ricky, finally go after Miro. Maybe that happens. It should have been happened. I just don't see Brian winning that match.
Like 10 years from now, like when's he and Ricky gonna fight?
Exactly. I don't know if Ricky's still injured or not, but I want to see that feud end already and then move on.
I want to hear Ricky talk some more. Like I want to see on Dynamite. Where is he?
I need a Ricky Starks promo, man. I haven't got enough of that, man. He's so good on the mic.
Right. Who's this talking now? Is this Andrade?
Yeah, it's Andrade talking, man. You think that Flair stuff didn't come out? We're gonna see the bite out with AEW?
I think so. Well, I don't know if we've seen him by now, but I think it would be planned. Now they might be like, ooh, sorry, Flair. We gotta wait.
Yeah. Here comes Anna Jay. I like her theme song, man. They did a good job there.
I'm gonna have to listen to it later.
Yeah. Like, it's not like a real song. It's like a continuous loop or something, but it's really nice sounding.
Gotcha. This, for anyone who's watching this on the East Coast, sorry for that sudden shout. Let me know how are you holding up? Because this is a late Rampage. This is a late show.
It's a very late Rampage. I think about a half hour left. Just this match in the main event. Technically, this is the main event because it counts. The next one's a no-sanctioned match. Unsanctioned.
That's true. Okay. Then Dynamite unofficially having 2 women main events in a row.
Yeah. Great spot for Penelope Ford, too, man. She's another great talent that's coming up.
I really like Penelope Ford's theme song.
Yeah, it's good. It's one of those songs AEW has where it sounds like a different song that I really like.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder who does their theme songs. Like, who
I do too, man. Yeah, people dancing to Bryan Danielson's song. Never thought I would see that.
True.
AEW will be returning to the James L. Knight Center in Miami, Florida on Friday, October 15th for our Rampage debut. And then the
AEW's on fire right now, man. This is great stuff.
Ooh, Carnage Rage. Also in PWG news, we've got Davey Richards going one-on-one with Bandito for the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Championship.
PWG title on the line. I say Davey Richards wins that belt. I think he's due for a big win from his return this year. I say he gets that one.
I think so. Bandito's had that title since, I think, before the pandemic started, so.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love Bandito. This dude is, again, the way I talk about Ray Phoenix, this dude's a spectacle.
Yeah. I'm torn right now because I feel like this match should have no... It should just be them, but I also really want to see the Dark Order.
Yeah, I want to see them, but I think it's a good thing. Oh, what a hell of a move. He did that little Booker T sidekick into the choke.
Yeah.
That's a nice transition.
I have long legs to do that.
Yeah. I'm glad they taught Anna Jay how to do the sleeper hold. Because when she first started doing this finisher, she did not do it properly. And, you know, nothing against her, but I'm glad she's doing it the right way now.
Right. Was Bunny just not out there? Why was she distracted?
She just came out now.
Okay.
Ty Conti has to come out.
Yeah.
Solid match so far. Nothing, no mess ups really.
It's kind of weird that Ty wasn't already out there because they said on Dynamite she was gonna be there, but
exactly, is that in the corner?
Yeah.
Maybe she got beat up in the back. Maybe they'll talk about that. Penelope Ford is extremely flexible.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Let's see. Zemo, Suzuki Gun better win the lights out match. You know, that'd be nice if they won, but I just don't see it happening. Lance Archer already got the big win over Moxley in his hometown. Mox is getting this win.
See, I actually think I think Suzuki gets it.
Oh, okay.
Not enough to put my title on the line, but
okay.
I don't know. I feel like it feel weird for me if Suzuki loses twice to Mox.
Yeah. No. I guess we're not getting that Tony Khan Max Caster segment. They're getting short on time.
Yeah.
Maybe it happens next for a buffer between this and the main event, but I don't know. What else is happening here? Let's see. Zemo again. Bandito barely defended the PW title. I think Dust is his first proper defense. Yeah, didn't PWG shut down because of the pandemic and stuff? So it's been hard for him to defend that belt.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah,
that's why now it's impossible to get tickets.
Yeah, I would love to go see a PWG show for sure.
Yeah, that was one of the things that
Malachi Black was there. The last one.
Yeah. You never know who you'll get at PWG. They have lots of good connections.
A lot of good connections, man. A lot of people came through there, and it's just such a nice show. They got what's the other one? I don't want. It's not bar wrestling anymore, but Rise Above the Bar, they're calling it now, having their return, rebranding themselves.
Oh, okay, that's smart.
A lot of people in the card. Smart, very smart stuff.
Yeah.
And besides who's in charge of that, the wrestlers that came through and the stuff they put on was some good stuff. So I'm glad they can rebrand and kind of get past what that was.
Do you think he can ever come back? We're obviously talking about Joey Ryan, but
he's done. Yeah. He's finished.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I know he has a lot of years in the game, but he was never that good. And for the stuff he was doing, he's finished in my opinion.
Yeah.
Not in this day and age.
I just feel bad for everyone who went along with his gimmick, like the whole flip. Now it just feels different. Now it's like, holy shit. Like,
now you're kind of stupid, to be honest, if we're being brutally honest. I always said it, like, under no circumstance would I have ever took that finisher. There's no way.
Oh, man.
You couldn't pay me enough, man. I'm sorry.
It's crazy what gets over in wrestling.
Yeah. I wonder if they can ever show All In again, or they have to cut that match out or something.
Who did he go against again? Was that
that's the thing. I don't remember who we faced. That's the thing. And we've seen him wrestle live, and I barely remember his matches. And I don't remember his match at All In.
Oh no, So that's a good thing. He didn't have a match. Remember, he was dead, and they brought him back at the end.
Oh yeah, that was it. Huh?
Yeah, it was Hangman versus Joey, Janela.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can cut the end out of that.
Okay, yeah, you for sure can. Back at commercial break, Eric was playing Fire Pro Wrestling.
Darby versus MJF.
Yeah, what else are we hearing in the chat here? Carnage Rage, also before he faces Buddy Matthews. October 3rd, Glory Pro Wrestling, Little Ring of Horror, Suzuki versus Richards. That's right. Minoru Suzuki versus Davey Boy Richards. Davey Richards, not Davey Boy. I can't speak anymore. It's been a long day.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I think Davey wins that match. I think Minoru was fine losing. I think Davey wins. Oh, Penelope and Anna Jay headbutting each other. Back on Rampage.
Very impressive. Heading back to Rampage right now after this coffin drop.
Man. This dude, Jungle Boy, really lost the world title opportunity to Teddy. Dropped that pick with Anna Jay and said, I'm the real winner.
Oh, man. Did you ever hear the story about how they...
I was watching that Nate Paquette podcast.
That's right, yeah.
He just made it seem like so casual, like it just, kind of just happened during the pandemic. He was giving him googly eyes. He knew what it was.
He didn't have to do. Not saying he didn't have to do any work, but
yeah, got that long hair. He can do whatever he wants.
Exactly. I guess that's how it works for Hook now. Okay, that's it. Just the brass knucks.
Yeah, that's it. Penelope Ford gets the win. Where was Ty Conti at?
Great question.
I don't think Anna needed that win, but this is good for Penelope. She needed this. She was due a big win, big spotlight.
She was. It's just weird. Like, if you're gonna do that, why not? Again, I'd be torn on it. I'm not gonna be happy either way. But
yeah,
why not have the Dark Order come out and cost for that match?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Here comes Ty.
It's hilarious that during this beatdown, they gotta take time to play her theme song before she can come out.
Yeah, exactly. It's really crazy. Oh, what a slam!
Ooh, that was nice.
It's crazy because Ty Conti in NXT was like, but her, I could see her being world champ at this AEW.
Yeah. I don't know why. Like, is it a trainer thing? Is it the system? But
I think it's just it's just the freedom. I think. I'm gonna hit the chat once again. Zemo, Moxley take a few losses. I do not want to see Suzuki lose to Moxley a third time. Hey, Eric says he can lose. I think it could happen. You're on Eric's side there. It's also going to say Davey versus Suzuki. Suzuki's on fire. He just faced Homicide and GCW, and is going to face Chris Dickinson and NJPW strong. We're getting a face-off with the HFO and Orange Cassidy, Chris Statlander.
I'm so confused by the feuds. Like, I can't tell. Is it Dark Order? Is it Cassidy?
There's a lot going on here. Joey is not a real wrestler. I mean, Joey has no real training. Zemo. He's finished in my opinion, man.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Who's bringing out?
Trent? That'd be Trent. Oh, Dark Order.
Oh, he's bringing out the Dark Order. Are they together? Did Orange Cassidy bring the Dark Order together?
No, that's only split. It's
still split.
Yeah. We have to get a Dark Order.
No.
Okay.
They're here. They're here.
There we go. That's what I love about the Dark Order too. That there's so many of them that they just clear. You have to clear the ring.
And I'm glad, for as many as them are, none of them just disappeared.
Right.
They're all being used, and you all know who they are. Unlike Retribution.
Exactly. Even 5 and 10, which is just so generic. Even they.
Yeah. But they can wrestle, man.
Yeah, they can go. I wouldn't mind them taking off the mask and being personalities, but
yeah.
they're still divided. They're still doing the they have to do a Civil War match.
Yeah, they do. Just a one-off, a quick Civil War, get it done, then have them reunite. You know, we don't want to see no real animosity between them.
Exactly.
Evil Uno walk it out. It's Stu Grayson. Speaking of Dark Order, so next week they're in Rochester, where Brody Lee's from, where he's supposed to debut originally before the pandemic. All this rumors about Bray Wyatt coming. In the chat, let us know, Eric, is Bray Wyatt debuting next week on Dynamite?
Ooh. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna call it. They might surprise the hell out of me, but I'm gonna say no.
Yeah. Okay. I think he's debuting. I'm gonna call it, man. It'd be so special, man. It'd be so poetic, and just it'd be a good feeling to see him there. And just, I don't know, man. I'd be excited to see him.
If it happens, that'd be amazing. Because I feel like something happened that someone was really pushing for it. But
they just announced the hair versus hair match between Orange Cassidy and Jack Evans.
No, they actually talked about it earlier when we were talking over it.
Oh, they didn't?
Yeah, like Matt Hardy was like, "You're gonna be in a hair versus hair match with Jack Evans." So Jack's like, "What? Why me?"
Yeah. Here's Mark Henry with his side-by-side main event preview with the interviews.
Was Mark Henry there?
Yeah, he's there. I love this, man. This is Mark Henry's goal doing this type of segment.
Yo, what the fuck is Kingston doing?
I don't care what you say, man. Eddie Kingston's gold. I love Eddie Kingston.
I'm sorry, man. I can't.
At the very least, who cuts a promo like this, man?
Oh.
You can't name one person. He's original.
How am I supposed to believe this man could beat Lance Archer when he just lost to his shirt?
Oh, man.
To get this off me.
Eddie Kingston's gold. Let's go. I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, I know he's about to get a huge pop, but I'm sorry. I can't do it.
Oh, yeah. In Yonkers, New York, Eddie Kingston. He's about to get a hell of a pop. I'll leave the chat before he does come out real quick, though. Black Gallic, fuck Joey, okay. Carnage Rage, David Richards in an interview was asked the question if he was going to join AEW. His response was, "No offense to Tony Khan, but I am sticking with MLW. I'm sure Tony will understand." I respect that. Because I don't want to see everyone go to AEW. As much as I love seeing all these great matches, the more wrestling promotions there are, the better it is for the wrestling industry, for the wrestlers. And MLW needs some guys. Besides Fatu and Hammerstone, they need some more guys to build it up.
Yep. Absolutely. That's what I said last episode. It's going to be great about NXT 2.0 is that all the real wrestlers are going to have to spread out.
Yeah. And they got to spread out because, like you said right here, Zemo, good for Davey. He fits MLW more than AEW. He does. And he's going to be used a lot there. And it's like when you got these other guys like Jericho coming over, Brian Danielson, CM Punk to AEW. They're going to help AEW grow. Davey will help MLW grow, and he'll be bigger for them than AEW. Have a bigger impact, I'm trying to say.
Yeah. That's why I would love to see. Like, I'm glad. What's his name? Fish didn't just go to AEW. I don't think he would work too well there. He should go to MLW, which he did, or Ring of Honor.
Yeah, guys like that, I'd love to see in MLW because you're gonna get great hardcore hitting matches and technical wrestling, and that in turn is gonna grow the brand and attract more people to come there. Like, you think Brian's not gonna want to see that and jump over there and do some stuff there too?
Exactly.
So it's good to build your own brand. Zemo says AEW has enough former WWE stars in their roster. Bray should join Impact, NWA, and Eddie always cuts great promos. Zemo, thanks for putting respect in Eddie Kingston's name. He is a great promo man. They are sleeping on this guy, I'm telling you. If Bray goes to TNA, they're gonna really have to put a lot of budget into his stuff and make it right. I think he'll be great there. He'll really help him out. And I love TNA, but I just don't see him going there and staying there. I don't see it.
Ooh, Bray.
Bray, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough sell. Cause
exactly.
That budget, that production is not gonna be.
Yeah, because with AEW, he can do so much stuff outside, have a big brand still, and have more of his stuff be shown properly. Like you seen with Ethan Page in TNA, They did a terrible job editing his stuff. I know he's on his way out, but some of the stuff they edit just doesn't work. So the production might not be there for him that he might need.
Exactly.
And you guys know me. I love TNA, man. I'm a big fan of Impact. Who we got here on the wrestling, Eric, on the screen here?
I just finished doing Darby and MJF, and now I'm gonna do me a barbed wire death match to wrap it up.
Oh, man. Hopefully your pyro's better than what AEW had.
Oh, man. Who are we going to pick? You know, I'm going to pick Shawn Spears because he can never get a win.
Yeah. You know what? One good thing about having Rampage come on later in the day?
What's that?
We weren't burning up in the heat like Dynamite on Wednesday.
True that. That was a hard one, man. That was... Zach's over there chilling in the AC.
Yeah.
Feast your eyes on IHOP's Halloween menu. From caramel apple mode pancakes to Reese's Pieces pancakes and monster.
Okay. Is this the one where I can't go outside?
Sorry.
I think it might be. But let us know who you guys got. We're pretty split. I think we're split with this.
Who's in the crowd there?
I'm not sure.
Uzi?
Really? Huh.
Yeah, he's in the crowd there.
I love
here to go. You like him?
Oh, I love this intro. Like, whenever there's a lights out match, the explanation of the lights out and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad to keep up with it. You know, it makes sense. It fits the story. I dig it.
Yeah.
They got 17 minutes left.
They better not get fined like last time.
Yeah. Speaking of that, Jericho said he got in trouble like early on in AEW. He had like a cigarette when he's beating up Dustin, or a cigar. He's beating up Dustin Rhodes, and TNT threatened to cancel AEW.
Is it because you can't show? Can you show people? I know you can't do like cigarette.
They said no. They said no smoking ever.
Really?
Yeah, I was shocked.
Because I know you can't smoke like weed on TV. That's
yeah.
illegal. But I thought you could smoke cigars and cigarettes.
Yeah, I guess they're just not digging it. Here comes. I love Minoru Suzuki's theme song, by the way.
I give AEW props because I don't think Minoru wasn't the one who like started the trend like his theme song getting cut off, right? That was just Twitter.
I think so. I don't quote me on it though. I didn't follow it too closely.
Right. Like, I think Twitter just like got mad at it and they just jumped on it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. This theme is amazing though, man. This could be an anime theme.
It could be. Black Gallic asking who wins, Jacob Fatu or Hammerstone?
I don't know. Part of me thinks Fatu is on his way out, so he could lose this match. But I'm rooting for Jacob Fatu, but I can see Hammerstone winning.
I think because when Zach and I watched the battle, whatever they call it, Riot,
yeah.
they were really trying to put over Hammerstone. Plus, Fatu's been champion for like 803 days. So.
Yeah, I seen the thing. It's Jacob Fatu, Kenny Omega as the AAA champion, and Roman, the longest reigning champ so far.
People forgot about Vulture. I mean, he's not champion anymore, but...
Yeah, because he's not champion anymore. It's like a current thing.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, Vulture was also on that list before he lost. Here comes John Moxley. 20,000 strong.
This theme song is starting to grow on me.
I love it.
I was listening to the original version.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I cannot imagine coming out to that.
No. Sometimes a cover of a song is, well, it could be better. Sometimes.
Yeah.
It's rare, but it does happen.
I like it. I like that game plan by Archer and Suzuki.
And just so we can get into the match, Zemo X2 saying Davey versus Ishii or Davey versus Hiromu would be great. Absolutely agree.
All those matches are great, man. I would love to see Davey versus Ishii first, though. I think their styles mesh better. They just promoted New Japan Strong right now on AEW Rampage, and that's the first time I think I've seen that. They did more for that than TNA. They haven't promoted Bound for Glory, but good to see them doing that.
I love that spot. That was very well done.
Yeah. This is dope.
What kind of chairs are they using?
I don't know, man. Well, yeah, they showed New Japan Strong with Will Ospreay and Jay White. So Will Ospreay technically made his AEW debut on their screen.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You could see Will Ospreay versus DB or BD.
Imagine. This crowd is loud. I want to get to one last. I don't think we read this chat. In the same interview with Dave Richards, they said if he was going back to New Japan, he says absolutely, because there were some things I did not accomplish in Japan that I wanted to. Okay, so that was the original one before Zemo said it. Carnage Rage. Thanks everyone hitting us up in the chat.
Yeah, man. Thank you all so much for joining us. The show is a lot more fun with you guys.
Suzuki versus Kingston, man. This is great. The STO.
STO. Very nice.
I used to do that and realize some people who were bigger than me that I couldn't slam down when I was a kid. And it worked.
It does. That's so weird. They still show Hangman in their advertisement, like their banners.
Yeah. I mean, that's November. He should be back by then.
I hope so. When is Full Gear?
November sometime. I don't know the exact date, but November sometime. Maybe late November.
Okay.
I think they said tickets go on sale next week.
Carnage Rage is asking, do you think we'll ever see Kenta in MLW? And if so, do you think he'll face Tom Lawler?
If he faces Tom Lawler, is Tom Lawler still in New Japan Strong? I can see him facing him there. I don't see Kenta going to MLW though, but I can see him facing him in NJPW Strong.
He is. Yeah, I think the last time I watched New Japan Strong, Lawler was in a match. So.
Okay.
That was like last month or so.
Yeah, they've built that brand up pretty well, man. It's hot and people enjoy it.
Yeah. I've wanted to add it to like our weekly wrestling. It's just there's so much.
Yeah.
And
I mean, they got their own title too. I forget who the champ is. I think it might have been Tom. Actually, was Tom Lawler the champ? New Japan Strong champ?
When I watched, I'm not sure if I saw him with a title. I can't remember.
Okay. But yeah, someone had the belt there. They came up with one.
Oh, you're not kidding, Rick. You are correct, sir. And inside the ring, Suzuki and Moxley.
Lance Archer, bad. What a punch!
Right.
Haymaker.
Okay, I dig this. This was a very clever way of getting people in position to catch Moxley.
Yeah.
Just beating them all up and bringing them there. That was clever.
That was nice. The way the match is going, it looks like Suzuki Goon might win. They got a lot of offense in it. They're looking good.
Oh, man. What a time to be a wrestling fan.
Seriously, so much going on. Referencing a tag team from a different promotion.
Watching
WWE, like, oh, forget everything that didn't happen here.
But you're watching a New Japan style match and an AEW like original lights out match.
Yeah. It's dope stuff, man. And I just like that. Okay, they don't insult your intelligence. Like, they don't do everything perfectly, but they don't insult your intelligence to have you just forget things happen.
Oh God.
Jeez.
This would have gotten Bryan Danielson fired back in his day.
Yeah. All right, they're going to one more break here, so it might be our last Fire Pro Wrestling.
I think it's the last one. They said one more.
But 10 minutes left in the show. Last commercial break. Good time to take it here.
Yeah.
It's a good spot.
Oh man.
This is pre-tape, so I know people have seen this happen on Wednesday. Maybe some spoilers got out, but we have not been spoiled yet, so we're watching this fresh.
Would you watch it again if you were there live 2 days later?
Yeah, I would watch it again for sure.
Yeah.
Because it's just a different experience. Like, I watched Double or Nothing again, the first one that we went to. It's just a different experience. There's stuff you don't get to see.
That's true. That is absolutely true.
I want him to answer for what he has done.
Man.
Carnage Rage saying Ricochet needs to leave WWE. Man, they're not doing anything with this guy.
Not at all. This man Ricochet is one of the greatest of all time high flyers. He his best matches this year were on Main Event. What are you doing, WWE? Get this guy in Raw and having a serious storyline.
where do you set? What promotion do you have him sign if you have to?
Okay, here's the thing. I don't see him going back to TNA. He's not gonna want that pay cut. He's not gonna wanna. He's gonna want the eyes on him. So I hate to say it, but he has to go to AEW. That's the only spot right there for that big spotlight. And I also see him doing a cross promotion, but like maybe he'll go to New Japan as well.
Right. Because he, unless he like wins the best of Super Juniors or something, I wouldn't go back to New Japan. Like he has to be huge. It has to be a big impact.
Like, I know there's a lot of ifs, but if Lucha Underground was still around and they didn't have that terrible contract stuff, I could see him go there. Because I know he loved, like, him and Brian Cage talk about very positive things about some of the stuff there and, like, some of the storylines they had there. But it's just the terrible management, you know, that ruined it.
Right.
We believe everyone deserves
we're watching Exploding Death Match. Andrade and
Sean Spears.
Sean Spears. Let's see.
Andrade's taking some damage, but he won't stay down.
Nope.
So we can all live better.
If Ricochet does go back to New Japan, he needs to reignite the feud with him and Ospreay. Everyone wants to see that. I wouldn't mind seeing Ricochet go to Over Top Wrestling and do some stuff in Europe. That'd be pretty dope. I know Balor wanted to go to NXT UK. He needs to leave too.
I think he's out. I think you see the stuff he's doing. It's just going right back to basics.
This is trash. He doesn't want to be doing this, man. He's kind of. I mean, I'm sure the money's great, but these type of guys who love professional wrestling want to put on classic, and have that legacy. You know, they want to be doing mindless matches that people forget. You know, every single week.
It's your money. What if there was a bank that
exactly. And I mean, he was making like 6 figures in NXT, so I trust that he can make money on his own.
Varo, a bank for all of us. Download the Varo app today.
All right, just in time to get back to the show. That's it for Fire Pro Wrestling tonight, folks.
Yeah.
They duct taped John Moxley's hands. Oh boy.
Oh man. Yeah, whooping his ass. I'm sure he's loving this. Like, again, you know how much money Moxley's making WWE, but it just wasn't enough to do the same, but not just things every week. And now he's just living, man. He's having the time of his life.
Exactly. I'd love to hear him talk about how much he's making. He must be making, if not the same, maybe more with merch.
Yeah, I'm sure he's getting a nice paycheck.
Yeah.
But to have the creative freedom and have these classics, these are by far the best matches Moxley's ever had, as opposed to like AEW to WWE. I don't remember any of these matches over there.
True.
Damn, that's a hell of a submission to have in. Your arms tied behind your back.
That's a great sell by, I'm guessing it's Bryce.
Yeah, I think it was Bryce. Very underrated referee. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think him and Excalibur come from the same promotion in the Northeast. Him and Eddie Kingston, they all came from the same one.
Huh.
But they're all really close.
That's really cool. AEW, they found some really good referees.
Yeah.
I don't think they have a bad one.
Ricky Stark say the same thing, having time of his life. Let's go, Eddie. Come on, man.
Ooh.
This is a good match.
Yeah. Ratings are gonna be good for this.
Yeah.
I mean, well, it's gonna be interesting because again, this is late. But...
Yeah, that's the thing. I really hope, because I mean, 2 hours on a Friday night, East Coast, it's ending at 12 o'clock, and that's tough, man. You're not getting any new guys. You're getting hardcore wrestling fans.
Right. Like, people on the East Coast, if they're at home, they're probably sleeping or they're out somewhere.
Yeah. So it's gonna be tough. Hitting the chat once again. Zemo says Ricochet would do well in NJ Strong or Ring of Honor. Black Galaxy, Finn Balor versus who on the Indies would you want him to? Would you want to see?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
It is.
Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal would be nice.
Or John.
Ring of Honor. Finn Balor versus a new Okada. Versus some of the New Japan guys, Jay White, Kenta. There's so many guys. He should go back to New Japan if he goes. There's so many guys for him to wrestle now.
Yeah.
Finish that Bullet Club storyline the right way with the original leader. I think AJ should leave too, honestly. He won't. I think he's a company man.
Yeah,
he should.
I think he's fully drunk the Kool-Aid now. He wants to be a scout when he retires.
Yeah.
If he wants to leave to like end it, like have one last hurrah, then I don't blame him.
I mean, it says a lot when you want to have your last hurrah, not in WWE.
Right.
I mean, after seeing how Kurt Angle went out, I don't blame him. Blame anybody who would have won it.
I can't believe they wasted that man's retirement. That's crazy.
They did.
Even Baron Corbin was like, we should have done more after.
It's not even memorable. It's not like they did anything for Baron Corbin's career going forward.
And even worse, like, oh, eye poke. Kurt was just like, give me Cena. That's all I want. Just give me Cena.
Yeah.
And he was there.
It's the same as what they did with Sting, in my opinion.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. They had one job that year, to give him Taker.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Suzuki moves very nice.
He does. I don't know what it is, but like American like wrestlers, when they get to that age, they can't move. But Japanese wrestlers, they wrestle till they're fucking 2000.
Exactly. Just smooth, man. Something's in the water.
Exactly. It can't even be like the wrestling style because they take bumps that would kill any other regular person.
Yeah, exactly. Those stiff ass tables. It's just crazy, man. Zemo in the chat, Devitt. I love how he refuses to call Finn Balor. Finn Balor calls Devitt still. Devitt. Devitt needs to leave WWE soon and either go back to NJPW or sign with MLW. I think Balor could fit in MLW. I think he'd be great for them. That'd be the biggest signing they'd ever have, and he'd really do good things for them.
If they can afford him, then.
If they could, yeah. Huge if.
Oh boy.
The EOD. What is that?
Who's this?
Who is this?
Yo, I'm ready for. Let's see it. Who's it going? Homicide.
Oh shit. Yo, Zemo, Homicide debuted on AEW.
Why?
Is it Homicide? Yeah, he's cool with Eddie Kingston and all that stuff. Oh shit. I did not see a run-in happening.
Okay.
No, this is smart because he's a New York guy. This is very smart, man. That crowd must be going crazy.
That's very cool. That's very cool.
Yeah. You know that finisher? You know Cody takes a lot of finishers. That's why people don't like him. The one where he like tries to get someone on his back and drop someone on their head.
Yeah.
So that's Homicide's finisher, the Gringo Killer, and he does it so good, man. The way Cody does it looks terrible. When Homicide hits it, it's amazing. Paradigm shift.
I've had to. Sorry, go ahead.
That was dope. It was dope.
It's very cool. Now I understand how Zach probably felt when Minoru Suzuki debuted, because I don't know 100% know about Homicide, but that's a great moment.
He's a legend, man. There's so many guys he's trained that you wouldn't even believe. So many great matches. He's a big Ring of Honor guy in the beginning, big TNA guy. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, like I know he's big enough to work. I know of him, but I don't.
Yeah, I think he's in MLW now. Oh, and of course he's the original LX guy.
Right.
Him and Fernandez. He's beating the fuck out of Lucha.
Terrible camera. Get up there.
Yeah.
There you go. Why would you go back to that camera
Stop putting
angle?
the camera angle here.
Why would you go back to that? Like, I 100% was about to give Eddie Kingston props for like really getting into it, which still props, but that was a terrible camera angle.
Wow, Eddie getting a big win.
Eddie got the oh my. Okay.
It makes sense, man. It's his hometown. They're still fighting.
Okay, they're still fighting. And you're right, it's his hometown.
Yeah. But that's the end of Rampage. We'll see if anything big happens before it goes off air. Last few comments, though, we're going to read before it goes off. Carnage Rage, I think Finn Balor should return to Japan, not to join the Bullet Club, again, but to end it, to feud with them. That'd be cool if Balor ends them. That'd be a nice thing. Zemo, AJ does retire. I want the final match to be against Christopher Daniels, Impact Wrestling. They are best friends. People don't even know that. They're best friends, man. Daniel's named the kid after AJ. They love each other. That'd be cool. Last one, Zemo, Carnage Rage. Devin and ABC would be a fitting end to the faction. Thanks for all the comments.
I'm still stunned that Eddie Kingston pinned Lance Archer, but
yeah, man, he pinned Lance Archer at AEW Rampage. Big win.
They might have to do a rematch. I don't know.
They will. I think they will. My mouth is dry, man. I've been talking. I'm trying to get the last few words out here, but they're starting Star Wars. AEW's off. Start Rampage stream. Eric was playing Fire Pro Wrestling. Gotta get copyrighted. If I keep this music, I'll be turned down.
I was about to say, I muted mine. Don't need Disney. They're already stopping Adult Swim from showing shows. Don't need them hitting us up.
Yeah.
But thank you.
That was a hell of a stream, man.
Yeah, thank you all for joining us. It was a fun show. Does this surpass Dynamite to you, or which one was better?
It doesn't, because I'm gonna rewatch it. I always rewatch it. I get the European stream, try to rewatch, and without commercials. There's some stuff in the Omega match. I watched that match like 5 times already. There's some new stuff I don't remember seeing from the commercial break.
Nice.
Dynamite just felt like a pay-per-view. It was just a different level. But this was a great Rampage.
I agree. I completely agree. Well, all right, folks. That's it for us. We're gonna get some water, get some rest, and be sure to come back in 2 days. We are gonna have the West Coast POPCast episode 76, I think. 76, yeah, something like that. Hopefully, no technical difficulties. But that's on Sunday, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You can get it on YouTube. iTunes now we're on, wherever, Anchor. All the good stuff, all the podcasting apps. All the podcast apps. You want to listen to us on your morning routine or whatever, or you want to watch the video of us. And, also hit us up in the comments, because we've been talking. We want to get back to doing non-live videos, like go back to uploading. Is there any series that we've done that you guys like, that you want to see more editions of? Let us know. We want to get back into that. Yeah, we got a few original ones. Eric, with the tier list. We got the Tic Tac Trivias back in the day. That's true. We haven't done too many themed videos. You guys want to hear our opinions and stuff? We can do some themed videos. Yeah. The Champions videos, of course. I gotta get you back on for one of these Champions ones, and not just do a solo. You've been killing it, man. You've been killing it. Yeah, I gotta get them out there. But all right, folks. Peace out. See you Sunday. Namaste. Thanks for watching. Peace.